Hey guys, I'm Merman here, and today I'm coming at you with my favorite updates. My favorite things that have been updated to Minecraft 1.4 from 1.3.2. As you can see, I'm playing in 1.4. This is the 1.4 pre-release one. And yeah, start things off, I like the idea of being able to recreate worlds. That's something that I really enjoy a lot. I also like being able to change super flat maps, so that you can have, like, say you want desert. You can, like, remove all this stuff, make it only sand, and then make it so that you have an infinite sand falling. But what I'm here to show you today is I have a little set up of just a bunch of stuff that I've been working on. And unfortunately, my Minecraft sounds are sort of derped. I mean, I'm not getting any sounds right now, like, whatsoever. And that's not working too well. Hopefully it comes back, but as of right now, I'm not getting any sounds. I built an igloo. But anyway, to start things off, they have introduced a bunch of new items into this. One is pumpkin pie. Take pumpkin, put it like this. Egg on bottom, then a pumpkin, then sugar. Get a slice of pumpkin pie. And let me game mode myself game mode myself to survival mode. Playing on easy. And now let's just run around a little bit. Well, I'll just keep playing on survival, and then hopefully when my hunger goes down, I will show you. Actually, I'll just go ahead and put this back in here. You can probably hear my clicky keyboard. And now they also introduced carrots and potatoes. So basically, if you take a potato, and I guess I don't have any furnaces left. I have furnaces set up, but that's okay. $62. And this is a furnace that has an infinite burning in it. Or not, I guess. The fire's going. But yeah, it's going to smelt here. And then when it gets done smelting the potato, you will get the baked potato, which I guess is basically just like the normal potato, except it's different. But I guess the normal potato heals half of a heart, and a baked potato heals 3 hearts. Now, sometimes when you get done harvesting a potato, you actually get something that is known as a poison potato. And by the way, to plant any of these new crops, you just touch the ground with the crop itself. There's no seeds for them. But yeah, half the time you'll get or not half the time, it's actually very rare, you will get a poisonous potato. But there's also, they introduced the carrots into the game. And carrots, you can craft a golden carrot, which I will show you how to do that right now. Basically, you make a furnace out of butter nuggets. You do this, I believe, the same way that you would make it. Excuse me real quick. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Same way that you can make a golden apple. It's basically, and it heals more hearts if you do it this way. But that is also used for brewing. Get off there. But here's another thing. They've added in some more new items. Flower pots. And to make a flower pot, you take a brick and basically you make a bowl or a bucket out of a brick. And it can be placed wherever you want to on the ground. And it's not a solid block, I believe. So let me try something real quick. Wait, you gotta use glass. So see, you can place them like on crafting benches and stuff since it's not a solid block. And basically, yeah, you can put flowers in them. You can put saplings or whatever, what have you. You can put bushes. Basically, any of the plants will go into them. Ferns. Now, I've tried it. Oh, and I believe actually mushrooms will go in them. Not the flower. yeah, so as you see, mushrooms will actually go into flower pots as well, which is pretty cool. And like I said, you just get a bowl. Here's another thing. Carrot on a stick. You have to do it exactly this way. It doesn't work any other way. You have to put a carrot like that and a stick like that. And basically, if you hop on a saddle pig, and if you point in a direction and just hold left click, the pig goes where you want it to. Which I think is actually pretty cool. Alright, pig, get back in there. Get back in there. What the heck? Pig, stop it. There. It's a little bit derpy, but also, if you kill a pig, I believe that was added in this update. If you kill a pig while it has a saddle on it, you also get the saddle. You don't have to worry about losing your saddle like you would in previous versions of Minecraft. And another thing, there's a bunch of new mobs introduced to the game. Here's one. It's a bat. It's a bat. And basically, if you go into like a cave, you'll find bats, but they're a neutral mob, meaning that they won't attack you unless you attack them, such as how dogs are, or zombie pigmen, or spiders during the daytime, endermen in a strange way. But yeah, so they work like that. They introduced another new block into the game. It's a new form of button, the wooden button, which can be lit by using an arrow. And since, obviously, if you take and do that with sticks, you get a, what's it called? You get a, or you do that with wooden planks and you get sticks, and that wouldn't work, so you just place one, get a button. Now, I believe the recipe for a regular, let's try this one here real quick. So as you can see, you just put a piece of stone into your crafting interface and you get a button. It no longer takes two. But yeah, like I showed, you can shoot it, do whatever. And these here, these are mob heads. I keep wanting to say mob eggs. And basically, yeah, you can put them on your head like a hat. Basically, yeah, I be a zombie. And the Amazon servers are down right now. So that's why I have Steve skin instead of a normal skin. Another thing is that I love this so much that they changed this. Hit F3. You no longer have to hold shift to keep from getting the pie chart. Because the pie chart's more or less useless. You have to hold shift to get the pie chart. These things here are called item frames, I believe. And the way that you make them is you make a furnace with sticks, put a hunk of leather in the middle, and you get an item frame, which you can place on the thing. You can place it on the wall. And see, what's cool is that you can actually place it, you can place a button in the middle of it, which gives you a tiny button, or you can place it over a button and you get a big button. So that's pretty cool. Here's this new thing known as mossy stone walls, and there's also cobblestone walls, as you can see along the bottom. The way that you make these is by basically just making a fence. Basically, they are fences. Making fences out of cobblestone. Which, yeah, then there's also the mossy stone versions. And I think it actually, myself, I think it looks pretty cool. Here is one of my favorite updates of the entire thing. Mobs can now go through another portal. So I have this little contraption here built up with water, which makes me happy. The water doesn't spawn, or the water won't destroy nether portals. So say you want to have, I don't know, let's banish cows to hell. If I can be competent enough to find the cow eggs, there they are. You can see they just disappear. Plus, going through another portal is instant on creative mode now, but you go through it. Lagging! Frame rate! Frame rate! And there's the cow. And while I'm in the nether, I guess this will be a good time to show you the new mob. Well, one of the multiple new mobs. Okay, I can't. What the? Okay, there's supposed to be a new mob. Okay, there was a new skeleton, but I guess I can't find it now. There was a wither skeleton, but I can't find it right now. So, moving on. Now we have this thing known as a beacon block. Die, cow! Die! Die, cow! Die! Hit me! Ant Venom will be happy to know, I'm just going to tell you guys, Ant Venom will be happy to know is that cows make a lot shorter noises now when you hit them. And it's no longer nearly as long. But the noises aren't nearly like it's loud or anything. This is a beacon. And to use a beacon, you must build a pyramid, which I will get to. There are a bunch of different ways of building a pyramid. This is the lowest way of building a pyramid, which is just, as you can see on the beacon, it shows you what pyramids to make. And with the second level pyramid, with the first level pyramid, you can get speed and haste. With the second level pyramid, you can get resistance or jump boost. And with the third level pyramid, you can get strength. So then you basically just add that to regeneration, which you already have. You always have regeneration. And this is the light beam. Clear up past how high you can go. Which is, it definitely has a very cool texture. I wish that the texture for it used to be, like the beacon would be spinning inside of there. And that was just absolutely so cool. It was like how the blocks looked in the end when the Ender Dragon's power crystals, which was very cool. But moving on, now, oh, I guess I might as well get into the crafting recipe for this. I guess I don't have a crafting bench here. Being incompetent for the win. But basically, you put 3 pieces of obsidian across the bottom. Make like a box out of obsidian and glass and put a nether star in the middle. And I will get into how you get a nether star in just a couple of minutes. This here is what is known as an anvil. An anvil is made by sandwiching. Well, it's not as much sandwiching anymore, but it used to be. Basically what you do is you take 1, 2, 3, 4 iron ingots like this, and then you put 3 blocks of iron across the top, and you get an anvil. And an anvil is actually pretty cool because it could be used as such, like a Greek stair, or like a Greek, I'm tripping over my words, like how Greek, my God, I'm a minute, like how Greek arm bar thingies that like you'd have up against stairs and stuff like that. Like how those would be made, which is definitely cute. And they react to gravity in a very cool way. There are 3 different kinds of anvils. There is the regular anvil, that's what this is. The slightly damaged anvil, which is sort of broken, and the fully badly damaged anvil, which means that it's almost 100% broken. And what you can do with anvils is you can combine tools. Let me hurt this one here a little bit. They don't have very much durability, or that they have unlimited durability on creative mode. Oh, I meant to put creative, but I need to get my other pickaxe anyway. Now, if we go over here to the anvil, we can combine the two of them and name it. You can name it whatever you want. My friggin' pony. But basically, it costs levels. So, see, enchantment costs 24. To name it and all that stuff, it would cost 24 levels. You get it? Basically, you can combine enchantments, but you can't make them super overpowered. You can't make it like as overpowered as some things would be with enchantments. It's still got like a 39 level maximum, I believe. But after a while, a anvil will become slightly used, and after a while of using it after that, it becomes very damaged. And also, from dropping anvils, like I said, they react to gravity. So by dropping them, why did I get sand out? I need an anvil is what I need. As you can see, when it dropped, it became a slightly damaged anvil. Now, another new mob that they added to the game is the witch, which has actually despawned on me because I was derping around and wasn't over here. I was building my igloo. But basically, what witches do is, it's really cool. Their texture, I guess, has been fixed. It was like a HD texture and it was all broken. But see the little warts on their nose? If you punch them, they like raise their noses because they're getting ready to throw it at you. And that thing that they just had in their hand is a splash potion of poison. And I guess it's got a weakness potion as well. But they actually hit themselves with the potion, excuse me. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. If you kill them, I know that you get a couple of things. I know that one of them is you get a instant health potion sometimes. See, this time here I got a glass bottle, 2 sticks, or a glass bottle and 2 sticks. But you just get different things at different times. Why is a zombie pigman out here? Just gonna catch on fire. But I'm assuming that you guys can't hear anything, so I'm going to actually save this here for a later video. My sounds aren't derped, but I'm not quite done yet. For starters, I want to create a new world. Creative. The world of epic awesomeness. The world of epicosity. And yeah, that ought to work. Let's load up the terrain, load up the terrain. So, one thing is that I wish I would have spawned in a swamp biome, because then I could have showed you the new things that spawn inside of swamp biomes. I'm actually gonna fly around a little bit until I can find a swamp biome. Well, actually, hey, Seed Showcase too. Kidding, but one thing is that you can now dye leather armor. It looks sort of different than it used to. Oh, another thing is that they made it so that you can shift click armor on. See, it looks a little bit different than it used to. That is a pretty cool seed. But if you give yourself, like, do lime dye. Isn't that just sweet? Lime green's my favorite color, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I'm going to show you another new mob. This is a boss that they've added to the game, known as the Wither. And guys, if you think that I've done this a little bit, you think that this has been a sort of weird video because it's not scripted. If I have to talk about one thing, usually I need a script. But see this dude here, he boots up, then boom! After he gets all my health, he just explodes all over the place. And this dude here, you do not want to be around the Wither. Thankfully, he won't spawn unless you build one of those pole thingy like I showed you. But basically, he just killed every passive mob around. I'm not quite sure about the non-passive mobs, but I know that he kills like every passive mob. And I guess since I can't find a swamp biome like right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you they have these new things that spawn inside of swamp biomes that are called witch huts. It's basically a witch hut. It's this little thing made out of wood that witches live in, so you can like find witches in the swamps. And a very, very cool update here that I love to death is that now slimes will spawn at night in a swamp biomes because it's been so hard to find them. They spawn at night in super flat. That's super flat again inside of swamp biomes, which is just so amazing. Amazingness overload. No, but that is just so epic. I'm so happy for that. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Seed Showcase 2. There you go. Pause the video if you need to. But I just realized I forgot to show you guys something in this world here. Get away from me. Frame rape. I forgot to show you over here the new potions. So basically, if you take and make 3 awkward potions, and then you take the awkward potions, put them across the bottom like usual. Get away from me, pigman. Put a carrot on top, and basically by doing so, you will get the potion of night vision. Basically, set the time to night, drink this. And it's sort of like a shader, but is that not beast? But yeah, it makes the potion of night vision. Now also, if you take 3 potions of night vision and put the fermented spider eye on top of them, you will get get away from me, pigman. I hate pigmen. Potion of invisibility. And this is one heck of a potion. Right. I drink it. Herp, derp, 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 herp, herp, derp. I'm invisible. And it's so cool because you can make like potions of invisibility that are splash potions. And say you want to make invisible creepers. Everyone's worst fear, an invisible creeper. You can. Where'd he go? But my favorite thing to make invisible is sheep. Look at that. The fleece stays. Only the head and stuff go away. Say you want to make a, I don't know, ender butt. Say you want to make an ender butt invisible for whatever reason. All you can see is their eyes, which is actually creepy as heck. So, yeah, you got that, I guess. My water was messed up. I want to try something. I'm a bad person. You get back here. Get back here. Oh, guys, I want you to know Now, my only thing for this is that you have to be subscribed to me. That's like my main rule. I want somebody to do a dual commentary with me. A survival series. I have Skyblock, but it's in the end, and I have it on my server that I made. But here's my deal. You have to have the full version of Minecraft. You have to have at least a decent computer. You don't have to have as much of a rendering monster and beast as mine. Not saying that my computer's amazing or anything, because I know that there's a bunch of computers out there that's better. Just something that when you're playing on a server with 2 people will not be lagging super bad. I mean, a little bit of lag, that's cool, but not terrible amounts of lag. You have to be okay at the game. I mean, you don't have to be terrible. You don't have to be amazing. I'd like it if you could at least survive a tiny bit, but you don't have to be amazing or anything. Just, I've been really trying to find somebody to do a dual commentary with me, and I can't get in. I can't find anybody to do it. But yeah, like I said, Skyblock in the end. I've actually looked over the map a little bit. It's definitely really fun to play. I'd like to give a shout out to Tyzervid, or I guess his account now is named Tyzerwood because I guess he linked it with his Gmail. But I'm sorry, bro. I told you I'd give you a shout out a long time ago and I kept forgetting to. But I got it done this time, giving you a shout out. But anyway, guys, this has been I'm Mermaid Man. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.